Yo, welcome to the channel. So there's a free plugin that I just recently saw that, it's available for free from Plugin Alliance that I just wanted to check out and see how good it is. It's a mastering plugin. It's called Brainworx BX Mastering Studio. Everybody's calling it a plugin, but when I started to install it, I noticed that it's not essentially a plugin, but it's actually a standalone plugin. It's a standalone app basically. Okay, so let me stop calling it a plugin because we usually refer to these things as plugins. So it's a standalone app that you install for mastering, because I tried to install it and then I thought that it was going to show in my DAW, and most people are also having the same confusion with this app, that it's a plugin, which is actually not a plugin. I think some even post us mentioning it to be a plugin, but it's not. But you can come here to the website for Plugin Alliance, and you have to scroll all the way down here to Installation Manager, and you'll find the installers right there. So you'll get the Installation Manager, and then you can use that to install this app to your computer. As you can see, you've got Mac here, and then you also have Windows there. So it works for the two OSs, so you can definitely check it out here. So I do have it installed, so this is what it looks like right here. It just comes in like this. So I did search all my softwares, my DAWs, just to see if it was popping out, and I was confused. I'm like, why is it not popping out? I want to add it to my master so I hear how it sounds and things like that, and I couldn't find it. But it's a standalone app, so you have to look at it like that. Don't look at it as a plugin you add to your tracks, just to make sure that's clear before we go anywhere. But anyway, this is how it looks. It looks really good, and there's also like a pro version of this plugin as well. So this is the free one that they put out for free, but if you want more, if you want to do even more mastering, you can look at the pro version of this app. Basically, I'm not sure if the pro one works as a VST as well, or it's also just still a standalone. I would have to look into that. So it says add tracks using drag and drop to get started. So I do have a folder here with some of my tracks. I'm just going to select the 3 of them, and I'm going to drop them in here like that. So I can see it's scanning here, so it's probably just importing. I can already see a wave here. Let's see, let's click play. Okay, play is not activated yet. This one looks like it's done. So right now, I'm not sure if the mastering is already on. Let me just take a look. So it says, okay, there's bypass and master here. So I'm assuming it's probably on. Oh, so that's without mastering. And that's with mastering. Not bad at all. That actually sounds really good. I just wish there was a way to equalize the volume so that the output loudness is the same, to loudness match the output, so that we can A and B between the the bypass and the master nicely. Isotope does this very well when you use Ozone. Okay. That sounds pretty good. I can see in the corner here there's LA standard. I'm assuming those are presets. But before we get into that, we can also just take a look at the parameters here. We've got the input, we've got the foundation, bass, mid. So this is EQ and also presence here. Frequency ranges, mono maker. So this is probably how you can turn it into mono. Yeah, it's making everything collapse into mono right here. That's nice. And then we have resonance filters and also stereo enhance and output dim. The stereo enhance is really good. It's sounding really dope. And we also have dynamics here. Sounding really good. I love that you also have an harmonic section here. It has everything that you need for mastering, and you have a nice compressor here and also a limiter and a de-esser as well, which is really good for mastering so that you can control a lot of the high frequencies in your tracks. Okay, let me select a different track here, and we can play around with the presets. so this is Berlin Club. Oh, I like this Miami Loud. Okay, I'm not sure why this podcast setting is there, but obviously podcasts need mastering, but it's just a strange preset to have on here. My favorites are Berlin Club and Miami Loud. Like Miami Loud does really get that loudness out there, but I really like how the Berlin Club preset sounds. It's sounding really good. Like it's really opening up the tracks and giving them so much life. Okay, let's try a different track. So I'm trying tracks that have different vibes and different dynamics so that you can kind of hear how the plugin sounds, how the app sounds. I keep calling it a plugin. Or I might just keep calling it a plugin. At this point, I don't care. That Miami Loud. That sounds really good. I'm really enjoying this Berlin Club preset. It makes everything just sound so great. I really like it. And I wish we had, more visuals on more metering visuals on the plugin itself. I mean, the app, the plugin, I don't care at this point. I wish we had more to see because we only just have this 1 meter right here, which is just showing the peak and basically the loudness. But I would love to also see what the compressor is doing. I guess that's when you have to use your ears because mastering is all about your ears. You need to hear the music well so that you monitor it well and all that. But it would be nice to have some more graphs just to see what's really happening because we only have the track here, the graphics of the track here, and then we just have that over there just to see the loudness of the mastering. But it would be nice to have that. But I'm sure on the pro version maybe they do have a lot of those extra things, which is really cool. And I like that you can add multiple tracks into the mastering here. So probably if you're working on an EP or an album, you can probably just make everything into like a one uniform sounding master without having to make them deviate too much. And I'm sure as you play around with them, you can change the tones of each master depending on the preset that you're using or the different ones. And I can see here they have global style and per track, so let's try that out. Okay, so if I put it on per track, does that mean I can have different presets for different tracks? Okay, so this first one here is on, I'll just say let's do Berlin Club, and then this one let's do Berlin Street, and then this one we'll do LA Punch. So if I do that, oh yeah, there it's changing. So per track it's giving different settings for each track, and then global style it's like one for all the tracks. Okay, so after you've mastered, what do? There's export here. So okay, so now you export, and as you export you can change the format and the export mode, select a track or all tracks, and then where you want to export, which is really cool. So you make sure that you produce your track and you import them here as, you know, mixes, and then you master. This is a great plugin. The link is down below, so you can grab this plugin yourself and try it out and let me know what you think. I think for me, for a free plugin, this is really quality and is really good. And if you care about, you know, mastering your own beats and your own music, this is definitely a must-have, and it's free. So make sure to check it out. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you're struggling with anything. But I did put the link down below. It's very straightforward, and like I said again, it is a standalone app, so you won't use it in your DAW or any software you're using to make music. So make sure to do that. Thanks so much for watching. Drop this video a like, also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.